course you didn't just say no.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of
You
2016,
don't know
there's a
what
look at the home of the
that's a fighting
49ers,
word.
Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Yes, then to get yourself hurt saying something like that.
Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway.
They're gonna put fear in the back of your mind.
It's through the back of the...
Mm-hmm.
For a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here we go. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. A short one there to Freiermuth. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Fields completes it to Austin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hurt, man.
Here we go. Good. Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's
Good play.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Last time you getting me with a screen, sir. Last time. Never again.
Yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, right at the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Debo going in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's Larry Ogunjobi powering through to end that play before it could get started.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Purdy now to throw.
What it?
Oh, an ill-advised throw.
Okay. That's wrong. I did press the wrong button.
Are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Here we go. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Jake Moody now for the
He's going to take the tackle now.
It's up and
yeah, you can get down.
Here in the first quarter.
I think you just, I think you hold R2 and then you press square. I mean, yeah, square to do a dive. Yeah, to do a dive to fall to the ground. Tap it. Like when you slide. Yeah, I believe so, yeah. But just practice it beforehand,
so
just to make sure.
7 now as they kick it away.
Yeah.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
I like that particular blitz. Now to start running that more
Pittsburgh
often.
offense at the line to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Here we go. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now Fields. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
You hesitating.
They snap
Please,
it to Fields.
You can't get the first.
The hands of Van Jefferson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy,
Oh, you almost pressed the wrong button. That's why you hesitated.
And that will force a turnover
You
on
got to be for sure.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Let's go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of
Ayuk. Get away.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll try the middle with Garindo. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
I'm going to try to get him Rookie of the Year in the franchise.
Of 26 yards. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
I think he's got like 400 right now, I think.
How about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg? And get
We'll at least get him at 50, get him at 1,500 by the end of the season.
Down here looking for 6. Purdy looking to throw.
I'll take that.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Oh, good tackle.
Samuel complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Samuel in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown 49ers.
Yeah.
George Kittle.
It was. This foot got in there. The ball got in there.
And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
I'm glad you had a linebacker lined up with him. Because you had to pick your poison that time. You was worried about Debo. You saw Debo going amongst you like, you're not getting me with this time. You made sure you had that middle covered that time.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
But the thing is, Debo, he didn't even run the full route. He stopped as soon as you were there. As soon as you stood there, he stopped. Because it's an option. It's an option route. Yeah. So if there's no coverage there, or depending on if it's a zone or not, he'll run the slant at any time. But if there's coverage there, he'll stop and turn on a dime.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and this one goes.
That's why I like that play so much.
Losing yardage back at the 22. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll toss to Harris. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Third down and 13. Fields now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
No.
So far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 4th down, the
he didn't hold his block.
This is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated.
He caught it. Okay.
Last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Purdy off the play fake.
Damn it.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
I shouldn't have went down. I should have went to IU. That's my fault.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw
I should have went to IU.
So what did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play.
I didn't think Fitzpatrick was going to come down like that.
By the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
I was not anticipating that.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To throw is Fields.
You could have blocked 4.
And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
He's lucky Greenlaw's hurt.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Funga took a bad angle.
It's Warren. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
Good play.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. And they've got it 1st and 10. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings, 69 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh.
And they'll let that one go.
Once you use multiple defense. Understand that has all the play formations except for
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Dollar and Big Nickel.
To tie this up, down 21-14 as they have
but multiple D has every formation besides those two. Just had a dollar and big nickel.
A play fake, now Fields to
No.
throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. On the give, this is Harris.
Ah, that's my fault.
And he'll be taken
Good
down,
run.
but not before they reach the 50. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember
Come on,
being in
If
school.
you don't hit him like that,
And one of
please
my
make him
offensive
call for
line
the stop the
teammates
ball.
used to
Though.
say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Two things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Fields. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Need something from
Told
deep in
you
the bag
still
of
no
tricks
more
here
screen,
after
man.
first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Fields. He's got this to
He
Pickens.
caught that. Really? Really?
Third down, but amazingly, they're
You
still
be
short for
kidding me.
fourth.
I don't care what you do. Just bat it down. Just to bat down. That's all you want.
Operating from the gun. Fields able to find the open man. That's complete. Still shedding tackles. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Give me a pick, Fred. Give me a pick.
Operating from the gun. Fields. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on third down, Fields. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
No, sir.
And they'll be driven back.
I'm getting away from
losing
number
yardage to
54.
the 9.
Get me a bat down. Don't let him catch it. Even if he do catch it, knock it away. Knock it out of his hand.
So here we go on fourth down. Fields. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
How could you double team him? I was the one controlling him. He was standing on the outside.
And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
I mean, you could have, but yeah, you could have, but somebody else would have been open too.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the
No,
left
you
hash,
got
that's
lucky.
from 53
You weren't
yards
going to win
out.
this game still.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Oh, he's on that last pass. They won't want no stopping that. I knew you were gonna make a tackle to stop to prevent the touchdown, but I just wanted to get in field goal range. The touchdown would have been a plus, but you got to take. You just.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
You got back there late too.
Drive in the second half, Charles. Remember that first half, good through the air and really all around,
I know.
An outstanding offensive performance.
I know.
Absolutely, they reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Purdy.
Think you slick, don't you,
He's
Steele?
got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I thought you go back there.
Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy.
That was my fault.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
He was going to try to hit stick him. I just wanted to make this tackle.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. Now Charles, the offense getting geared.
You can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum.
No, you still rolling. You still doing your play action rollout. Ain't one thing you can do about that.
If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
And falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pickens going in motion left. Here's Fields. This one finds Austin out.
They gave you one right there. That's
down at the 39. Second catch for him today.
You ain't had no choice but to cut inside.
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
Nope.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against
also, you had to rush that throw a little bit, too.
You would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
A little, just a little. You had to rush it a little.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Again, Fields. That swung out wide to Harris. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot. That a
He's
lot of
on
corners
everything.
see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, my. Too much damn time.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at
Good
the
play.
49ers.
You kind of threw me off
Passing
with
game in rhythm right now for
the wide receiver
Pittsburgh.
screen.
That's a play they'll
I should
likely
have
be
just
forgotten when
tried
you
to
talk
sack the
about
quarterback,
big
but my
moments in
man,
this
he was
game.
on it.
But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play
Warren was
significant.
right there to cover that.
A handoff for Warren.
What the hell?
Jair Brown on the stop there. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I feel like a double screen is good.
Here on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I said it looked like.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Fields.
Good hit, Fred.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Get over there. What the hell are you doing?
Back to throw. Fields. He's going to get that.
That's my fault.
Good play. Out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Steelers' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Fields throwing again. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Here we go, Scott.
Now Fields. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
Twice. About to make it a 3rd.
Hand this off to Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
No, still, you're not going to win, man.
Yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out.
Winning.
He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here we go, son.
They'll send Austin in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He caught it.
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin from 13 yards out. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better
well, they blew the game against who?
Drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So with the missed
too many injuries, man.
Mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The rookie.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out.
No, I believe it. The rookie receivers out because of that, because he got shot. Shut up.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their
That's
next
funny.
drive.
Greenlaw's on IR. Greenlaw's on IR. McCaffrey's on IR. There's a lot of players on injury reserve right now.
And trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way.
I miss him saying that. I don't know what it means. No, I don't. I miss him saying what he was saying too.
39. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
No, Mo, it ain't.
On the give, it's Garindo. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Shut up.
A handoff running right, Garindo. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends are out.
I do. I don't have cable, bunk. I just watch everything alone on my phone. Shut up.
Well. And they did a nice
Shut
job
up.
there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49
Shut up,
touchdown.
man.
Isaac Guerrero, 57 yards. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
Got that throw off at the last split second,
still. In that groove here this go around. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. They'll try the right side with Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
From the 50, here's Fields. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
What
and he's
the
got
hell?
this to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion.
The first time.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Operating from the gun. Fields. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd
Too
be
much
worried
damn
about an
time
interception, but
downfield,
playing this
man.
way
Yeah.
is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. He has a first down.
Too late for that now,
also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe
that throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. From 19 yards away. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
No stops.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A give running left now, Garindo. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I can't give him the ball.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Mason. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy. Completes it to Jennings. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I was hoping he would be. Your safety, I mean, whoever that man was over there, he dropped back and covered Kittle. I was hoping that would happen.
Now they run. It's Mason. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Purdy now to throw. Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And his kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I didn't. You mean Tula pushed it?
First
I
play of
didn't
the
push
drive
it.
in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started.
You're a
Nice
slide
gain,
dog,
get some positive
still
momentum
slide
going.
dog.
They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
He's going to let it fly.
Pick.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Down the right sideline.
Damn it.
Get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the
What a return.
15-yard line. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown?
And the trajectory.
Partner? The guy who threw the
And the trajectory was off a little bit too. When I tried to jump and deflect it, I threw it off a little bit too.
He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
From the
No, it don't matter if someone's in your face, it's gonna throw the ball, make you throw the ball higher. That's what I did. I made you throw the ball higher. I jumped up and tried to hit it.
Now Mason.
Man,
the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Did you switch back?
Out of the gun, Purdy. Flushed out right.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is right
Good game,
there.
still.
It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a two-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to
Ball
play a
hung
little
up
bit
in the air
looser,
too long, and her funnel was there.
A little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Cordero Patterson to return
And what?
bring it out of the end zone.
In college?
And the decision to bring it out.
Shut up, Mo. I think I'm on a bye week. I think I'm on a bye. No, I gotta.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Ooh.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation.
Ain't nobody nervous, Mo. I'm about to let me out. I done beat play still 3 times. Let me go eat, man. About to go eat. Ain't nobody nervous. Shut up.
10. Touchdown.
Shut your ass up, Mo.
George Kittle.
Ain't nobody nervous. Let me eat, and then you can change teams. All right, still.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited.
Turkey lasagna, Mo.
They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up.
I do cook, Mo. You shut up. No garlic bread, no. Too many carbs, man.